What's up, guys? This Biohazard Candy Kid coming at you with another great video. I'm doing a night video in Old Town Temecula. Man, it's popping tonight. Even though, there's very little people here, a few places open. But I thought I'd do a night video too. Hey, I gotta continue doing videos if I want, my business to grow. If I want this channel to grow. So, what do I have for you today? Well, what I have for you today is some positive news. All right. Besides, what I told you earlier today about me actually going to interview a small business, other positive notes. Yes. Well, God has helped me today. See, I'm doing a video right now because I'm on the right path. I just talked to a guy before I set up. And talk to him about his equipment, and he's actually shooting some B-roll here in Old Town, and he's not even using like motorized gimbals or anything. He has like cheap equipment like I do, a little bit more equipment than I have, and he's not even from California. So hey, look, there's people out there that are just like me who are starting out cheap, who actually have basic equipment. And he goes, that's the way to start. I totally agree. Not everyone starts out with $1,000 or $10,000. If you got to start out with $500, $100, there you go. If you have a camera already, use what you have, whether it be a DSLR camera, a mirrorless, an action camera, even a cell phone. But of course, stepping away from cell phones is kind of what you want to do. You want to get yourself an actual real camera. Get yourself a DSLR, get yourself a camcorder, a GoPro. If you got to do drone shots, get yourself a drone. But really, a DSLR, mirrorless, or camcorder or action camera like a GoPro or some of those cheap knockoff ones. That's where you want to be at. Those are your bread and butters at the dinner table. And so, with that said, starting from that point, then you got to get your audio equipment. I would recommend, getting a lavalier mic set or some microphone that you can hold and talk right here, or get one that attaches to your camera, and we're talking about cheap gear, as in priced cheap, not something that is priced expensively. And the quality, okay, well, you can find bad quality at cheap prices or expensive prices, and you can find good quality at cheap prices or expensive prices. It's just how the world works. It's either or. There's a balance. Sometimes you'll find more this way, more that way, depending what company, where you look. So I really can't stress enough that you got to start with the basics. You got to start where you have a base level. You can't just start up at the sky and stuff, because who has the money to do that? The majority of us don't. But there is a majority of us who can spend $100 today. I can guarantee you $100 you have it right now, unless you're just a poor old motherfucker out in this planet who has nothing. You have like 2 cents, literally. But other than that, I gotta hand it to you. I see people that are like-minded, see people that are out here, doing their work and stuff, and it inspires me to do work, because we're all doing God's work is what we're doing. And all of us, that are good citizens, good, spirits of this planet. Of course, the bad ones, they're the ones who are doing, the bad things for the devil, and I don't go with those people. I push those people out, so I really want to, put this down there, that things are going well. I'm very positive, and I'm loving it, guys. I tell you, I'm really loving it right now. Like, you don't even know how much I'm loving it. The world is beautiful, life is beautiful. I'm just breathing in that good godly air, that God has given us. I'll tell you, God is great. He's the one in control of everything. You know, he's the one that pushes me forward. You know, he wants me to do great. And you know, it's not about going to church, listening to a pastor and all that. I had that as a child, but I had a genuine church and a genuine pastor, and we rented the building. Okay, it was just like 12 people. You know, no more than like 16 people. You know, gathering around, just reading the Word as it is, reading the Word of God. You know, and money wasn't a thing. It was just, we got together as God has instructed us and just said, hey, look, do as I say, end of story. That's what we did. And so I have that foundation in me. And you know, I really want to say that has helped me through life. Yes, I've been ups, you know, yes, I've been up, I've been down, I've been flatlined. You know, yes, I've sinned. Everybody's sinned. Yes, I have done bad things. But you know, we all come out of it, all of us. And so, you know, it's not like, how should I say? And if you see a little brightness on this side, it's because there's a car coming. So basically, you know, like I gotta hand it to you. You know, God is great, life is great. You know, I'm a great person. Everybody else who's, you know, a good person is a great person. You know, so I can't stress that enough. So now, in terms of like this interview in the company, I gotta send this guy an email. I gotta set this up. You know, I just talked to one of my good friends who also knows a little bit about photography. She has some, you know, camera equipment, you know, and stuff like that, in cameras. And so I think this is going to work really well. I even got someone else lined up. As a matter of fact, you know, there's a regular that comes to my 9-to-5 job, and he's a really cool guy, and he started his own business in Temecula in 2015. And he was working, you know, a dead-end job, and he said, you know what, I have some skills, why don't I put them to use in building a company? And so I said, hey, if you ever need someone to support your company and do an interview, you know, you know, you can actually, you know, use me and my team, because I'm building a great team, and, you know, I hope that this works well, you know, because the thing that I have lined up, you know, it just came out of me. Like, God has helped me, you know, come to this point. And so I you know, would really, like, I don't know, appreciate it if you guys just hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit that bell notification. Even if you give me a thumbs down, I'm okay with it, because a thumbs down means that I need to work on myself, you know. And if you leave me like a good comment, you know, that's great. If you leave me a bad comment, you know, because there's like some things that I need to work on, or there's something that I did wrong, you know, I'll be happy with that. I need positive feedback, and I also need the negative feedback, you know, because life is not all positive. There's negatives and positives. So to be honest, you know, hey, I go both ways. I'm trying to do better, you know. I'm not perfect. That, you know, I will admit that, you know, God is the perfect one, you know, but he's helping me through this journey. So if you guys you know, would give me lots of support, that'd be great. And so I'll see you guys in the next video. Biohazard Candy Kid will be signing out. Make the world a better place. Peace.